Hi. Hi. How are you? How's it been? It's been so long. It hasn't been that long. How are you? I missed you. I have some more stories today. Surprise, surprise. And you know what else I forgot? To introduce myself. My name is Ashley. This is Funnily Enough. And I have some Reddit stories for you today. Christmas should have already passed by the time that this is posted, but still in kind of like the holiday spirit, still cozy and maybe spending time with family, probably off of work, wrapping up the year, starting to think about what's happening next year. We're still in like a cozy mood, right? And my last stories were not very cozy. A lot of people forgetting to give their wives gifts, managers not paying for Christmas dinner, mother in laws being mean, just a lot of not nice stories. But today I have something a little bit different. Today, our theme is wholesome holidays. So I found just a couple of stories that are just like nice things that have happened around the holidays. Just a nice, sweet way to wrap up the year. I hope that this is something that you can enjoy while maybe listening to the fire cracking, having a hot chocolate, maybe a mulled wine, perhaps. Just a pleasant little listen for the end of the year. So let's go ahead and get started here with the first story. This is coming from our stories. It's 2 years old from the user Blue Run X, and it is titled, I finally got my husband a Christmas gift. For context, this man will buy anything he wants whenever, so I never get a chance to get him a gift. We aren't rich, but all his wants usually make him money, so he will have his business buy the item for upcoming events. He rarely wants a personal item. Well, my husband loves a certain photographer who drops very rare at hard to get times. You can be in the checkout and within 2 minutes miss the item because it's sold out so fast. Well, due to a recent move, we have been tight on disposable income. I told him he can't participate in this recent drop because of this. But little did he know, I got the item he knew about and oh, look who's here. Look who popped out of nowhere. Uh-oh. I told him he can't participate in this recent drop because of this. But little did he know I got the item he knew about and was sad to miss. Not to mention, another item wasn't shown until today, and he excitedly told me all about it. Little does he know that these two items are on the way to our house for him. It's so hard to get him things. His mom and I are constantly struggling and talk about things to figure out, things we can get him without getting something he already bought himself. Oh, it's really nice that you were able to get him something that he really wanted, something that he didn't think he was going to be able to get, that you were able to like have the foresight to think about something and get him that. My fiance loves this one game. Oh my God, what's the game? What's the name? What's the name, Kaya? Not Elden Ring. I'll think of it and I'll put it here. But he loved this game so much. And the main character in this game had this bomber jacket. And there was a website that sold these jackets. They had these specific drops that were like once or twice a year. This jacket was very exclusive. It was so hard to get. You had to, they would be sold out in a matter of minutes. And this was like a $300 or $400 jacket. So it was not inexpensive. Okay. I knew that there was going to be a drop and I was stoked. I did not think that he wasn't aware of the drop. So I knew it was happening. I put a reminder on my phone. I put a reminder on my calendar. It was in the middle of my work day, and I like took interviews all day long. So I very rarely had time to just go and shop online, obviously. But I blocked off my calendar so that I could have this time to jump on there and get this jacket. I even ended up having a coworker tried to message me and get on a meeting with me, and I was like, I cannot, leave me alone. So I was able to get him the jacket, and I was so happy to give it to him. He was so excited. He had no idea it was coming. He was so excited. So, and he's difficult to get gifts for because he is the kind of person who, if he wants something, he will just buy it. He doesn't wait until his birthday or the holidays to ask somebody for it. So when it comes time to buy him presents for the holidays, his birthday, whatever, he likes reading a lot. So I usually end up just getting him some kind of book. But after a while, it just starts to feel a little impersonal. So I was so excited to get him this jacket. And every time he wears it, I just like pat myself on the shoulder because it was so great. So I understand being so excited to finally get your partner something that you just know that they would love, and then they get it and they love it and they're so excited. I wonder if there's like an update on if he got it. Let's see the comments here. So, top comments. Let us know what he thinks, which is exactly what I want to know. And she said, I can't believe I forgot for so long. He loved them. He was so happy I got them because he wasn't going to get the chance again. And someone else comments, oh my God, that makes me so happy. What a sweet story. Oh, I love that. It's just so nice. I'm so happy you got him something and he loved it and you love that he loved it. And that's great. That's like, in terms of gift giving, that's what gift giving should be about, right? Getting something for someone and you just know that they're going to be so happy with it and they weren't expecting getting it. They wanted it so bad. They didn't think they'd be able to get it and you were able to get that for them. That's so nice. The holidays is not about gifts, but if you are going to get someone gifts, being able to gift someone something that they just really wanted so bad and to see them be so happy about it is just so nice. Okay, next story. So, next story is coming from Wholesome, R Wholesome. It is a year old and it is from Blank Tanker with 2 R's. And it is titled The Most Wholesome Moment. I, 22 male, have been living with my 25 female partner for a little under a year now. This is the first Christmas we've spent together, though we've known each other for a few years. She grew up rough, and I learned that she'd never had a Christmas tree or a chance to believe in Santa or leave out milk and cookies or get spoiled or anything. Now, I'm not a Christmas person. I don't require a big tree or lights or any of that, but I wanted to make her feel really special. I'm gonna cry. I feel like this is gonna make me cry. Oh my God. So we had a huge tree, lots of gifts, lots of lights and food. On Christmas Eve, we left out cookies and milk and a little letter. All childish, I know, but she never experienced that. I stayed up after she went to bed and played the part of Santa, replying to the letter and the cookies and the milk, and adding some boot prints and flour around the house to emulate snow. Summer Christmas here. Oh, maybe they're like in Australia or something. And made sure in the morning there were a couple of extra gifts from Santa. Obviously, she knew it was me, but when she saw it all on Christmas morning, she hugged me very tightly and for a very long time and said, Thank you for giving me a part of my childhood that I never had. No. Oh no. I damn near crumbled. 100% most wholesome moment of my life. Edit. Thank you, kind strangers, for my first awards and kind comments. It's nice being reminded of the good people in the world. Oh my god. I wish that was the last story. Oh man. Oh no. Oh, that is so nice. Oh my god. Oh, that is so nice. That is so sweet. You're such a good boyfriend. Oh my god. It's so nice. Oh my god. I wonder how long. Oh wait, they've been together for a little under a year. Oh, I hope that you guys continue to have these kind of special moments together. And like you said, she kind of grew up rough, so there are probably all kinds of other things that she hasn't really gotten to experience. Maybe like on Valentine's Day, she never had, her father maybe give her a card. Oh, I love you, sweetheart. Maybe she never got to see that between her parents. On Easter, if she's religious, maybe she never had a Easter egg hunt or anything. Um, Maybe on Halloween, she never really got to go trick or treating. So I really hope that you can find the holidays that mean things to her, and you can continue to kind of think about these kind of cute things to do, and you guys can just have these traditions of these cute little things you do together, and she can get to relive her childhood and make her own new traditions with you. And oh, that is just so sweet. Oh god, I hope you guys have the happiest relationship. Oh my god, let me see the comments. Oh my god. Top comment, 159 upvotes, of course. Thank you for treating her so well. You are a blessing. Another comment, awesome. Keep making memories. Another comment, sir, you are her person. Great job. Lots of love to you both. Oh, that is just so sweet. Oh, I just love that. I really wish that was the last story. The last story better top that. And if not, I might switch the stories around and just have play this one last. But anyway, oh my god, next story. Three, third story. I'm surprising my fiance. And this is coming from our Wholesome. It's about a year old, coming from user Otterbox. I'm surprising my fiance. My partner has been out of town for 3 weeks. This is the longest and most stressful work trip he's ever been on. They made him do a night shift schedule when he usually does days, and then switched to days 2 days ago after arriving to a different facility he's helping at. I can tell he's stressed. He'll be getting home the 22nd, right before Christmas. I'm a little worried for him, so I'm attempting to help bring his mood up, I guess. I cleaned his car, vacuumed and everything. I've cleaned our place and meal prepped. We will be together for 3 years in March, and we don't have a scrapbook of any of our memories. His birthday is the 30th of December, so I always throw him a New Year's party, which he knows about. But I made a scrapbook of our adventures and milestones. I can't wait to show it to him. I put close to 80 photos in it, and I've categorized his friends and our vacations and holidays. I also put our cat. I also put our cat in it with different ages of him throughout our relationship. Hee hee. Sorry, I'm ecstatic. I've been home alone, so I can't tell this to anyone except for my cat. LOL. Thanks for reading. Oh my god. This is so cute. Oh my god. This is so cute. I have a cat too. Her name is Sprout. She is not as involved as Kaya is, but we love our cat. We love both of our pets so much. That is so sweet. I love that so much. That is so kind. And you see, this is a perfect example of gifts don't have to be about getting the most expensive thing, getting the most flashy thing. Oh, I went out and bought him a big expensive watch, or I spent hundreds of dollars booking a hotel or whatever. It could just be like thought and effort. You know that he is on this work trip. He's stressed out. They've made him do all these crazy shifts he's not used to. He's exhausted. It's almost Christmas. It's almost his birthday. So you're like, you know what? He's going to love coming back home to a cleaned car, to meals that are prepped and ready to go. When he gets here, he doesn't have to think about cooking or ordering in. And then you had the thought to put together this beautiful scrapbook of memories and pictures, and maybe you've put like tickets to like events you've gone to, and that is so wonderful. And I'm sure that a scrapbook and maybe some stickers maybe cost you, 15 bucks, 20 bucks maybe to like, throw some things in there to just make it look nice. It's not always about getting the most big expensive flashy thing. It's just like the thought and the intention that counts. I have a scrapbook myself that I keep birthday cards and like tickets and like pictures and things. My fiance is not this overly romantic person. He is very kind, very attentive. He plans fabulous dates and vacations. He's a great planner, and I love that about him. I like to plan too. We're both very organized, but he likes to plan out all the details of going to like this nice restaurant. We're going to eat this and we're going to go there. We're going to go here for like a drink after. That's great. But he's not like this romantic guy that's like lavishing me in flowers and like, let me massage your feet and feed you berries. Like, that's not happening. But one way that he does like actually do something that's very outwardly romantic is when he writes me cards. They are the sweetest cards and they make me incredibly emotional. And so I keep all of my cards in this scrapbook. And when I feel like giving myself a good cry, I will just sit there and read those cards. Oh my God, they are so sweet. Oh, I love it. I love the scrapbook. Let's read these top comments. Wonderful idea. I hope he's amazed because your enthusiasm is adorable. Next comment. This is so wholesome. I think the subreddit is done for the rest of the year. You are so thoughtful and your partner will be so surprised. Next comment. I love this and please update us on how it all went. I'm excited for you. I wonder if she ever commented on how it went. Let's see. No, she never comments on how he reacted to it specifically, but I'm sure that he absolutely loved it and he thought that she was amazing because she sounds absolutely amazing, and I just love that so much. That is so sweet, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, or I'm sure that you had a wonderful reunion together after his long stressful work meeting. Oh, I love that. Second to last story here, so fourth story. I got a new job today. This is a short story. This is coming from our Wholesome, and it is 5 months old from the point that I've pulled it. It's coming from user Maxim Squeeze. Okay, so I got a new job today. That's nice. Still jobless here, by the way. I just handed in my resignation letter at the job I've worked for the last 2 years. I'm 24 female and I work as a chef. I got offered a job on Sunday. I did the trial today, and if I want it, it's mine. No more 10 days straight. No breaks during the shift. Begging for weekends, working through Christmas. I now get every second weekend, double pay on Sundays, and bank holiday Monday. Sick pay, a week off at Christmas. I finish at 3:30 the latest. The head chef and sous chefs are friends of mine. It's a small kitchen. The same money, and I get a raise after 3 months. I've been dealing with hell in my current job. I am miserable, but this just fell into my lap on Sunday. I am overjoyed. 645 upvotes. I love it. I love that for you. It's like the best Christmas present to like have this wonderful, incredible opportunity just like pop into your lap for you. You've been working hard. You said for 2 years, working overnights, no breaks, 10 days straight, begging for time off, working through Christmas. Oh my God. And now you get double pay on Sundays, sick pay, a whole week off at Christmas. You get to work with your friends. You get off at a reasonable time. Oh, I love that for you. There is so much peace of mind in working a job that makes you happy and you feel like fulfilled and you're excited by the work, but you also have that time that you need to like rest, spend time with family, recharge, and then be ready for work the next day, right? Um, that's really it's really a wonderful thing that you now have this job that you're like super stoked about. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I love that. Merry Christmas. And let's read the top comments. All right, so top comment, congratulations on your new adventure. I hope it's everything you want and need. And she said, OP said, thank you, little happy face. And second comment here, sounds like an ideal upgrade. So glad this opportunity came along. OP says, thanks. That is so wonderful. I love that. That's a big old Merry Christmas from the universe right there. This wonderful opportunity to start off the year. Love it. Love it. And looks like the last story here. How sad. But I hope the story is good. Editing Ashley popping in here to let you know that there is a small trigger warning in this final story about ED. So if you have any issues that you're dealing with around food or weight, please skip this story. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your holiday season, and I hope to see you here soon. Thanks. Bye. Okay, so last story. It is from our stories from user Caught Blue. And it says here, a random man helped me carry my bag at my lowest. So, at 19, I was flying home from college for Christmas. It was the sort of day where everything goes wrong. My ride to the airport was late. TSA made me unpack and repack my entire bag in line. My first flight was delayed. Girl, I have been there. I have travel stories from hell. Maybe one day I'll do like a travel themed story reading, and I'll dive into more detail about my travel stories, but I have been there. My layover was in Philly. If you've ever been to the Philly airport, you know it's huge. I had about an hour to get to the absolute opposite end for my connecting flight. And of course, the tram that would take me there was out of service due to weather. My first flight was the kind where they take your carry-on, put it somewhere, and give it back as you get off. When I got mine, I noticed the handle was broken and couldn't extend. I asked what happened, and the guy just shrugged. So I grabbed it and carried it with me. The problem was I had overstuffed it with presents and my things to not pay to check a bag, and it was immensely heavy. At the time, I was anorexic, clinically underweight, and extremely weak. I could barely pick it up. I started my trek across the airport and made it a quarter of the way before I broke down crying. I just couldn't carry it any farther. A kind man came up to me and asked me where I was going. I told him, and he picked up my bag and carried it the rest of the way. It was a really long walk, and he never asked me any questions about why I needed help. He just did it. He was older too. I don't think it was a heavy lift. I thanked him profusely at my gate, and he just smiled and left. I think about him a lot around the holidays. I think at that point in my life, I needed someone like that to show me I was worthy of help and deserved to get better. Yeah. I don't think he knows just how much he helped me, and I wish I had told him. 3,000 upvotes. Oh my God. Okay. Again, um, the holidays, are supposed to be about just bringing friends and family together, about giving to those around us who need help, just caring about people. And this is just so kind for this man to see this. Actually, they don't say if they're, um, for this older man to see this person in need and not like, oh, what's wrong with you? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. To just, you know what, this person is struggling. They're on the floor. They look like they need my help. And to just take that bag and carry it and walk them all the way. And oh my God. That's like a little angel walking among us. That man. I want to find him. I want to thank him. Oh my God. That is so nice. Read the comments. Top comment. Trust me, he knows. He was probably once in the same or similar position, and someone had done the same for him, and he wanted to pay it forward. Another comment. I love how he didn't ask any questions, just wanted to help with zero judgment. It's very rare to find people like that. I hope you're doing well now. The last comment here from the mom of a daughter in ED recovery. Let me give you a virtual hug and say that absolutely you are worthy of being healed. Oh my God. Oh, I hope this person is like better and happy now. I hope. Yeah, unfortunately, OP does not comment anything else here, but I really hope that they're in a healthier, happier place right now. And I wish nothing but amazing things for that man who stopped and helped you, because the world really needs more of that, especially right now. The world really needs people who just care and they just want to help and they don't expect anything back. They just see another person in need, another person who needs support, another person who just needs a helping hand, and they just want to give it, no questions asked. That is so wonderful. These stories were incredible. I'm so sad. I have no more to read. Again, I hope that you were able to sit, by a fire, whether it was a real one or one on your TV screen, listening to some wood crackling. Um, Again, maybe you had some tea or a hot chocolate. I should have made a tea or a hot chocolate. What am I doing? Oh my God, I should have had a hot chocolate. That was a missed opportunity. Well, I hope that you had a wonderful Christmas or holiday season with your friends and family and loved ones. I hope that the year wraps up wonderfully for you, that you have time to rest before starting the new year, before heading back to work. I hope that you have safe travels if any of you are traveling for the holidays. My family's traveling for the holidays. My family stayed with me for Christmas, so hoping everybody has safe travels back home. But that's all I've got for you today. If you made it this far and you've liked these stories, then like, subscribe, share, follow, all of it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And that's it. That's it for me. Bye bye.